Welcome back to Code 2 Car. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most anticipated models in the compact car segment, the 2026 Mazda 3. While Mazda has been relatively quiet about official announcements, the rumor mill, insider leaks, and subtle industry signals are painting a fascinating picture of what we can expect. And whether you're a Mazda loyalist or just a fan of smart, stylish cars that balance performance and practicality, you're going to want to stick around for this one, because we're going to cover everything, from possible design updates and engine choices, to tech upgrades, safety features, and the bigger question of whether the Mazda 3's days are numbered. Let's start by looking at where the Mazda 3 stands right now. The current generation, introduced in 2019 and lightly refreshed in the years since, has built a reputation for being one of the most driver-focused cars in its class. While most compact sedans and hatchbacks lean heavily on cost-cutting, the Mazda 3 has carved out a niche by offering a premium-feeling interior, sharp steering, and a driving experience that often draws comparisons to luxury brands. But here's the challenge: consumer tastes are shifting toward SUVs, and even though Mazda has embraced that shift with models like the CX-30, CX-50, and CX-90, the Mazda 3 has remained an important halo product for the brand's car lineup. Now, when it comes to the 2026 model, the first big question is, will it even be significantly updated, or will Mazda let it ride on with only minor tweaks? Some insiders suggest the company could be planning a modest refresh rather than a full redesign. That means we may see updated headlights and taillights, a subtly reworked grille, and maybe new wheel designs. Think of it as a cosmetic facelift, enough to make it feel fresh in the showroom, but not a radical departure from the current design. And honestly, the current Mazda 3 still looks great. Its Kodo design language has aged remarkably well, so even small adjustments could keep it competitive visually. Inside the cabin, Mazda has been gradually upgrading the 3's technology over the years. In earlier models, one common criticism was the infotainment screen. It was crisp and easy to read but felt small compared to rivals. By 2026, we can reasonably expect a larger display, possibly pushing toward 12 inches, along with an even cleaner software interface. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are pretty much a given at this point, but there's talk of improved wireless stability and faster response times. Materials should remain a strong point: soft-touch plastics, real stitching, and premium-feeling trim pieces. One of Mazda's consistent strengths is making you feel like you're in a class-above vehicle, and the 2026 version will likely keep pushing that premium vibe. On the performance front, this is where things get interesting. Right now, the Mazda 3 offers a naturally aspirated 2.0-liter and 2.5-liter Skyactiv G engine, plus a turbocharged 2.5-liter that delivers serious punch, up to 250 horsepower with premium fuel. For 2026, rumors suggest we might see an updated version of Mazda's Skyactiv X engine technology, which blends spark and compression ignition for better efficiency without sacrificing performance. And in an era where hybrids are becoming standard fare, there's hope, and some credible speculation, that Mazda might finally bring a hybrid Mazda 3 to market. This would make it far more competitive against hybrid-heavy rivals like the Toyota Corolla and Honda Civic. Driving feel has always been a Mazda calling card, and the 3 is no exception. The 2026 version is expected to keep its well-weighted steering and balanced chassis. If anything, Mazda could fine-tune the suspension for an even smoother ride without dulling that trademark responsiveness. Noise insulation might also see improvement, especially with more premium aspirations in mind. Now, let's talk safety. The current Mazda 3 already comes loaded with driver assist features like adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, and automatic emergency braking. By 2026, we could see these systems enhanced with smoother operation, better lane centering performance, and more intuitive alerts. Given how much tech is advancing in this space, a next-gen camera and radar system wouldn't be surprising. Pricing is harder to pin down, but given inflation and Mazda's push toward premium positioning, we can expect a slight bump. The current Mazda 3 starts in the low $20,000s, so a 2026 base model might edge closer to $25,000, with fully loaded turbo models possibly nudging $37,000 or more. If a hybrid comes into play, that could slot somewhere in between, depending on performance and trim levels. But here's the elephant in the room: will Mazda keep the 3 alive much longer? Some industry watchers think the brand might eventually phase it out in markets like the US, focusing entirely on crossovers. However, the Mazda 3 still sells well globally, and in regions like Europe and Japan, compact hatchbacks remain popular. If Mazda does introduce a hybrid or make notable upgrades in 2026, it could be a move to reinvigorate interest and extend the car's lifespan. In the end, the 2026 Mazda 3 is shaping up to be more of an evolution than a revolution, but sometimes that's exactly what a great car needs. A cleaner design, better tech, maybe a new hybrid option, and that same great driving feel could be enough to keep it competitive in a market that's rapidly changing. So here's my question for you: what would make you choose the 2026 Mazda 3 over its rivals? Is it the idea of a hybrid? The promise of better tech? Or do you think Mazda should go bold with a full redesign instead of small updates? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're there, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Code 2 Car for more deep dives into the cars you love, and the cars you're curious about.